Greetings, fellow Whovians, and welcome to Timey Wimey Review. At the time of recording, it's been another April Fool's Day just recently, and I felt that particularly this year, there was a plethora of Doctor Who related stories that really, on any other day, probably would have excited a lot of people and been sort of spread like wildfire. But with it all landing on April 1st, there was a lot of them, obviously played for laughs. So there was quite a few interesting stories that I wanted to share with you, and safe in the knowledge that these are, for now, all lies. So please hit the subscribe button. That will really help out this channel. This is Doctor Who April Fool's Day, Volume 2. First story that I saw on April Fool's Day, on April 1st, we would have, I would say, for the majority of Whovians, filled them with absolute horror. And this was from Doctor Who TV on their Facebook page and website. And the headline was Doctor Who set to feature Mickey Mouse in a special episode. The press release for this was Doctor Who fans are in for a surprise, as it has been announced that the iconic Mickey Mouse will be making a guest appearance in an upcoming special episode of the long-running sci-fi series. The exciting crossover has been made possible by the recent Disney Plus deal with the BBC, which has opened up new avenues for collaboration. Apparently, they got Doctor Who showrunner Russell T Davies in on the act, as he was quoted as stating, "As soon as we got the call from Disney, we knew we had to make it happen. Mickey Mouse is a true icon of the entertainment world, and it is not every day you get to bring a character like that into the Doctor Who universe. We're all excited to see the sparks fly when the two worlds collide. Who knows what kind of adventures they will have together. It's going to be a masterpiece, and I'm sure fans will be talking about it for years to come." Now, obviously, this is just a bit of a fun rumour, but thinking about it, don't panic if we do get to see Mickey Mouse make some kind of weird appearance. Not necessarily in Doctor Who, the series, or Series 14, but probably in some kind of weird combination of a showcase as they launch Doctor Who later this year on Disney Plus. Pretty much what they do with Star Wars and Marvel that we've seen already on that streaming service. But can you imagine if Mickey Mouse did make an appearance in Doctor Who, maybe in some kind of like shadowy corner? Maybe the companion, maybe Millie Gibson, Ruby Sunday says, "Is anyone there?" And all you hear is echoey sort of sound of a "Aha! I'm looking for the Doctor." It's just gonna freak everyone out. But Doctor Who TV didn't stop there. Oh no, a few hours later, they launched another news article saying that none other than Henry Cavill has been cast as the new Master in Doctor Who. So the press release for that one is Henry Cavill will be joining the cast of Doctor Who as the new Master. Cavill, best known for his role as Superman in the DC Extended Universe, it will be taking on the iconic role of the Doctor's arch nemesis. Cavill apparently said, "I'm incredibly excited to be joining the Doctor Who family. It's a British institution, so it's a real honour to be a part of it, especially as Doctor Who prepares to celebrate its 60th year. The Master is such a complex and interesting character, and I can't wait to see what Russell has in store." And Russell T Davies added, "Henry is going to be super in every way. We can't wait for him to witcher us away to new heights of villainy in the Doctor Who universe. He's a fantastic actor with incredible range, and we know he will be bringing a unique take to the role. We can't wait for audiences to see what he does for this character." I like the quote there where Russell T Davies said that we can't wait for him to witcher us away to new heights of villainy. Obviously, reflection of Henry being in the popular series The Witcher. And yeah, it's yeah, any other day, again, this would have caught by wildfire, but it died very quickly as soon as everyone sort of realised what the date was. Again, this was being published on the 1st of April. It would have been a very interesting choice if Henry does decide to be the Master one day. It's something that I wouldn't really have thought of, but with the sort of new money that's coming in, we know it's not going to be a vast change in budgetary money for Doctor Who. It's bigger, definitely, but obviously not Hollywood bigger. So maybe this is a bit too far out of reach for Doctor Who. But yeah, an interesting story nonetheless. And it looks like Russell T Davies wasn't the only Doctor Who showrunner to join in on the jokey festivities, as well, loosely connected here. Stephen Moffat also thrown in on this one. Not the Stephen Moffat. This was Stephen Moffat on a fan's Facebook page that's been created. So probably not really the Stephen Moffat. But again, a funny one that I wanted to share to you, saying that an all-new crossover is coming. Stephen Moffat has announced that he will be returning for the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who to produce a special one-off episode that will unite the TARDIS with the beloved characters from Supernatural and Sherlock. The special, titled The Fools of April, will be 90 minutes and include appearances by people we haven't even thought of yet. A trailer will be released on the 31st of April. Ha ha ha. Again, it just made me laugh, especially with the ever-going rumours of Stephen Moffat possibly returning for Series 14 of Doctor Who. Will he, won't he? It just keeps, that rumour just keeps spinning round and round and round. So, yeah, I quite appreciate that joke, especially with the trailer being released on the 31st of April, and Sherlock and Supernatural. Definitely reminded me of the YouTube videos of Wholock, the little Doctor Who Sherlock crossovers, fan-made videos. They were pretty cool. But yeah, again, very cheesy, but it's just a bit of fun. Moving on, and the stories did get a little bit more bizarre towards the end of April Fool's Day. We got to towards midday. I saw rumours of Billy Piper is going to make a big comeback special for the Doctor Who Christmas special or festive special later this year. Again, don't think that's going to happen, even though there was that weird rumor going around a few days ago that someone from 2005, from the first series of Doctor Who, will be making a return. That was on Doctor Who magazine actually a few days ago. So speculate as you will in the comments who you think that could be. I could be, it could be a returning character from series 1 of modern Doctor Who, or it could just be an actor or an actress that was in the first series of Doctor Who making a comeback. A lot of people are saying Eve Miles for that rumored unit special spin-off going off potentially. But yeah, again, more bizarre ones. The most bizarrest, I would say, was Ed Sheeran is going to produce a song for Doctor Who. I can't remember if it was for the 60th anniversary of series 14, sorry. I don't think it was going to be like a full-on composer like Murray Gold, but to do a special Doctor Who song. Yeah, you can tell it was April Fool's Day. A couple of comments now from you, my fellow Whovians, of previous Doctor Who related pranks and jokes you've fallen for on April Fool's Day. This one first came from the Timey Wimey Review TikTok page, so thank you very much for commenting on there and following as well. Please check out my Doctor Who Timey Wimey Review TikTok page for more fantastic Doctor Who content. But yeah, the comment from this one linked in with the Henry Cavill casted as the new Master, but he also mentioned that I just saw one saying Eccleston, Smith and Capaldi are returning for the 60th anniversary, and Eccleston getting his own spin-off show called The Ninth Doctor Adventures. Now, I can see Capaldi, Smith and Christopher all returning to Doctor Who, probably for Big Fish Audio. I imagine that would be something a bit more realistic, rather than seeing them on TV again. I do hope we do. Fingers crossed that this happens for the 60th anniversary specials. If it doesn't matter. It's going to be spectacular anyway. But again, thank you for commenting on Timey Wimey Review on TikTok. And last but not least, one from the Timey Wimey Review YouTube channel from the April Fool's video that I did last year. Check that out if you haven't already. Just to elaborate a little bit more from this comment. So, K9 is going to be a cat called Kit 10. So I'm not sure if in the comment he meant that that's a joke that he would do, or they would do, or that's something that they have read. But yeah, Kit 10. Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Let me know in the comments below if you have fallen for any Doctor Who related April Fool's jokes or pranks over the years. Really would love to see those anecdotes in those comments. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Next time on Timey Wimey Review, it will be my Doctor Who Best and Worst Cliffhangers video, Volume 3. I'm really looking forward to sharing that video with you all. Again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the cloister bell for more notifications. Come say hello and follow me on Twitter at ReviewTimey, and do check out my other fantastic Doctor Who content on the Timey Wimey Review TikTok page, as I mentioned earlier, and of course right here on the Timey Wimey Review YouTube channel. But for now, stay safe. Thank you for watching again. I'll see you soon.